Good morning. Welcome to another podcast, guys. How we all doing today?
We're doing great.
Good.
Chilling.
I feel better.
I like his hat though. Look at it. Hey.
The essential worker.
Damn.
Sponsored by my mom. Whoever sponsored my mom. Sponsored by the sponsor.
Shout out to my mom. You know what? Let's get this video to like 15 likes. You guys down with 15 likes?
Down with that.
And then we'll beg my mother to come on this podcast. You guys down?
Ooh.
So we get 15 likes. We beg my mom to come on the show.
Yeah.
I'm down.
You guys down?
Down. But the thing is, are they down?
Ooh. Let's make it happen. It's going to be fun. I've always liked these videos or these podcasts with like parents. It's interesting, you know, because then you say dumbass shit and you want to get the reaction.
Or they bring out stuff that you really don't remember, or like stuff that you did, like kind of embarrassing shit.
And put you on the spot.
On the spot. Dude, but who, okay, if my mother comes on this podcast, who's going to be out of the table?
We'll take,
we'll vote.
At the same time.
Or you guys can comment down below.
Give me a little.
Somebody had to go.
1 day vacations. I could be with my kid.
This guy. It's not like we have you here at gunpoint, bro. You come at free will.
It's like 2 hours out of the whole fucking week.
I know, right? So what about those other 80 hours? Internet?
Stuck in my phone.
But yeah, so yesterday, a lot of us are working from home now. So I was working from home, and it was already like
literally 2 out of 4 right now.
Oh, two. It's us too. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Some of us, 50% of us, are working from home, and it was 3:58. And I'm like, damn, man, can it be 4 already? These last 40 minutes were like, these last 30 minutes of my day were like the longest. So I was like, YouTube. And then I don't know why, but it popped up first and last scene of Hannah Montana. And I'm like, click, because we all grew up with Hannah Montana. Yeah. And then I'm like, so it's the first scene where like Lily comes into the house and stuff like that. And the last scene where she's Hannah's going to France. Paris, and Paris is in France, and then she decides not to do that and go to college with Lily, and I was like, damn, dude, like, it's crazy. But if you had 24 hours left to live,
24 hours left to live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Real quick, I'm just trying to figure out how you tied it up to Hannah Montana.
Me too. I'm like, Hannah Montana died?
I don't know. Like, it just brought feelings back, dude. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
And then I was like, bro, I don't know how that came about. I think because
you're like, if I had 24 hours.
But because she made that choice instead of going to France.
Yeah, maybe. I really don't know. Like, yeah, because I think it was because of the split. The split choice. Like, do I do this? Do I do that?
Oh, like, it was like on a hot spot.
Yeah,
like you gotta think now.
Kind of thing. Like, so I'm like, dude, if we had 24 hours,
crazy.
To live, what would you do in those 24 hours? And keep in mind, it has to be your same situation. It's not like, well, if I had like $1 billion, I would do this and this and that. I'm like, no, that's not realistic. Unless you have $1 billion, then what the hell, you guys? Why are you guys not sharing?
I'll sell a testicle and fly out real quick.
Bro, but that takes away like 6 hours.
I know, bro.
So
be on vacation with half nut hurting.
Was a testicle worth it?
So how will you spend your last 24 hours?
How would you spend your last 24 hours?
Ooh, okay. I never thought about that.
Well, start thinking about it right now.
So, like, say you're about to die or whatever reason, you're just going bye-bye. Like, you're completely dying. Like,
the doctor said, look, dude, look, Daniel, look, Frankie, look, Jose, you guys have 24 hours to live. Okay, spend it wise.
I know what I'll do. I'll drain my bank account and I'll throw a decent party for myself and then just invite all my family, my loved ones, my friends. And enjoy my life. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that'll be dope. I'll get like a spot down in Rosarito because Airbnb.
That takes away time,
That's 2 hours.
That's 2 hours.
Oh, 3 hours of your drive.
It's be a hassle for everybody
Yeah,
bringing your
that's
body
what-
back.
Frankie's like, dude, I tried to drag
You thought about this shit.
I'm not bringing the body, bro. Fuck that.
Frankie's like, fuck that, dude. You know how much hassle it is to go bring your fucking body down the stairs, put it in the car.
We just gotta time it so when I pass the border, I like die off right there. we're in.
Pass the border. Immigration says, "What's that? What's that in the back?" It's not a body, sir. I can
You'll
guarantee
just
you
be
that.
like, it's your problem now.
Damn.
They're like narcos.
That's crazy. So you would you'd have like a family gathering and a party.
Fuck,
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Probably at the house
I
now.
think that's the only way to maximize your time.
Yeah.
I think so.
Damn, that's very family oriented, family friendly.
Bro, that's crazy though, cause like as I'm thinking about it now, and like that I have a kid, and it's like,
Oh,
I can just be selfish, but like, yeah, we just throw a party and that's it. Like, but then like, how are you gonna tell your, like, maybe my kid, I can't tell him shit now, and he probably won't remember me if I were to die off right now. But like say if he was like where he was talking already, that would be the hardest fucking thing in me. Like that whole day I wouldn't be able to like celebrate it, because that whole day I'm just like, I'm leaving my son. Like, that's crazy.
Well, see, that's when you
Damn.
just gotta pull up put a poker face, and then at the end of the night you say your goodbyes.
yo, dude. But the thing is that like, what he's saying, like, I get you, but then
No, but I do get it.
But you don't feel
But
the
like,
same thing.
yeah,
You
like,
feel,
I
you
like
don't have
because-
a-
yeah.
The whole day,
At
I'm
least
just
not
gonna be
that I
the
know
whole
of.
day. I'm gonna be thinking, how can I not die so I can like
Yeah.
be for my son, like type of shit like that. That'll
So
be
you
my.
feel like you try to spend your 24 hours trying to find like a
A
cure.
cure.
or
Probably not my
something.
424, because I would figure out by like half, like my 12 hours that there is.
He's like,
no
oh yeah,
cure.
you gotta work.
So then at
Yeah.
that point, I just hug and just spend the rest of the time with my son and my fiance, and just
I mean, but what would you? I mean, like say there's no cure. You're gone, dude.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
gone. Like you're literally like
Like
at
you're a
the
one-on-one
at the
case.
24. You know.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, you're
first of
not
all,
decapitated. You know.
I mean,
like,
I'll
what would
I'll-
you do though?
I'll go out like I'll go out a little not satisfied or like happy, but just with the reinsurance that like I have a health insurance, and that's
Yeah,
gonna
policy.
help a policy, so that's gonna help
you
out.
have a what?
A life insurance
a life
policy.
insurance
Life
policy.
insurance policy.
Oh, okay.
But like, what would I do in those 24 hours? It's probably like, I don't know, dude. Get as much memories as I can with my son. Like just like
Okay, yeah.
do things that we would like do later on, but just in those 24 hours.
It's crazy. I've never seen this side of you, dude. Like I've never seen this soft side about. Like
Well,
I've always known you had like nice, like you're a good dude and nice feelings and all that stuff. But I've never seen, you know,
He puts a
the-
front, but yeah,
I know,
he's a
but I've
really
never
soft
seen
guy.
this, you know, vulnerable side
Like
of
the
you.
other day, bro, I had my son on me, and then like, fuck, it hits different, dude. Like, I don't know, it's crazy.
Are you gonna start crying right now?
I know, I'm
6 feet away, guys. He's gonna tear up. He's gonna cry a river.
I
Nah,
don't know,
dude.
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But yeah, bro, like just thinking of leaving him behind, that shit, like, it makes me want to cry, dude. Like,
Fuck, yeah, it's sad.
Fuck.
yeah.
Making my
All right,
lottery,
someone
dog.
else.
Shit.
Yeah, for me, I'd be just like Jose. I just do like a family gathering, something with the whole family, because I don't have a son, so I don't have anyone. So
Yeah.
like, it's for me, it's not much because it's just myself going out. With like, obviously, my family's like, I'm gonna say bye to them and stuff, but it's not like I'll be losing someone that I created. So
Right. Yeah. No, but and then again, like, it's not just the people, like the little humans you create, also the loved ones that love you. They're
Yeah.
gonna be hella hurt. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna be hurt and stuff like that. So it's like, I feel like it's also the like making memories with
Yeah.
like your loved ones before you die.
See, but I've always said it. Like, I mean,
You know what else I'll do?
what is it?
I'll record one last podcast.
One last
And then
podcast.
that's what
Goodbye.
Oh, you know what,
My goodbye
dude?
podcast.
Dog.
My man.
This is all right. So this is the other thing I would do.
Aside.
This is.
Let me tell you.
No, I would use that to gas up some fucking sick ass like media shit going on, and I'll get like do a collab with all these rappers. Have my kid pictures with all these rappers. Hell yeah, I would use that, bro.
Do any of you guys fear death?
Fuck, dude, that's a big one.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on to that, what about you? What will you do with your last 24 hours?
Yeah, dude, I'll party out with my family. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if that's the end, then I mean, fuck it. That's
But then
the
there's
end.
probably people like right now sitting and watching. It's like, how can you party knowing you're gonna die? Like,
Well,
what
I
do you
mean,
eat
You're
depressed?
celebrating your last
life.
day.
Your last, I mean,
It just depends on the person you are. If you're like,
Because, yeah.
if any little situation, if you break down and you get depressed and all this, then obviously some major thing like that, you're
that's
gonna
sad.
be
yeah.
crazy.
But see, this shit goes deeper though, because like, say tomorrow, like, you know, the last 24 hours is your last days. Okay, if you look back at your fucking life, are there things that you're gonna regret you didn't do? Are there things that you wish you could have done differently? Like if you like say you look, you know, hey, now there's a miracle. Like, hey, you know what? The miracle is not that you're gonna live. The miracle is that you can go back in your life, you know, anytime, any period in your life, and change one thing that you did or you could have done. What do you guys do with it and actually go back? And what would you change?
Holy shit, bro.
Damn. If you would have asked me this question,
Faded?
no. I want to say like, shit, a year ago, it probably would have been a hell of a different question. But
Answering?
I mean, a hell of a different answer. But it's like, at this point, dude, no, because it's like at this very moment, who I am, what I became, what I have, like the things I own, the things around me, is because the things that, you know, like went in place to those. So it's like, if I would have changed something, this wouldn't have been the
It would
result.
have been a whole ripple effect.
Fact.
Yeah, the whole butterfly.
But there
effect.
wouldn't be one thing you would want to change, like maybe pay attention in school.
Oh man,
or-
hell yeah! Come on, bro. Who wouldn't want like? Oh yeah, I wish I would pay attention to school so I could have the good grades, go to good school, and not be working warehouse shit. Like everybody would do say that shit, dude.
Yeah.
But it's like,
But I think everything happens for a reason, and
Yeah.
I'm not much of like a believer like what if or if you had the option, you know.
yeah,
like,
I'm not
it's
a
like,
if.
That's
if.
a if. It's not a.
There's a lot of ifs, but
it is what it is. Just make the best out of it.
exactly.
And the
Yeah.
thing is that you do have the option. You just choose not to do it.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if it's something that you're putting yourself in a situation where if you had 24 hours, what would you do and what would you regret? Then it's kind of like, well, think about what something that you do want to change and then just change it in your life.
Okay, so you're talking about like, okay, so stuff that you've done in the past, like, hey, I haven't done enough of this. Okay, I gotta learn from that and actually do it.
Mhm.
You know, put it in place like that. Like say for whatever reason that scenario ever comes around, which you know, not even though it's fake wood, it never does. You know, you won't have those regrets.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what life is. You gotta learn. You know, learn from your mistakes, learn from what you haven't done. Like for example, if I can go back, I would try harder on everything. You know, I know like
Yeah, I agree on that one.
I would try harder on a lot of stuff because I've had a lot of opportunities. I just didn't try hard enough. And for example, like I have a cousin, he's an athlete, and he's a really good athlete. But I see he's making the same goddamn mistake that I made with a lot of things I did. He just doesn't try hard enough.
He thinks everything just comes easy.
Yeah, he doesn't try hard enough. And if he did, this kid would be a pro. But he doesn't try that, and it sucks because you see it. You see it. You're like, oh, I see it.
Yeah, he's very talented. Dude.
You know, you see it, and then you see your reflection. Like, okay, dude, if you tried hard enough, if you applied yourself, you know, if you did this and this and this and that, you know, you're gonna make it.
Bro, but that's live because when we were young, older heads used to tell us that. Like,
Exactly,
and
and
they
we
used
didn't
to be like,
listen.
save your money, save your money. I'm like, save your money for what? Like, what the fuck?
Can't take it when you die.
And so we would like just ball out and stuff. But like you're saying, like it's just like you just gotta live life and like learn it and learn from your mistakes, dude.
Yeah, but I guess it's better to learn from your mistakes earlier than later.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's a difference between doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it again and never learning from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's a lot of people that, you know, they're okay with this, you know, living the normal day, going, just riding the wave, and that's cool. But there's a lot of people that don't want to do that. And I don't even know how this went out. We're talking about 24 hours, but it's true. I think it all entices to that same thing. You know, if you go back in your life, you know, say you're dying tomorrow, is there anything you didn't do, you did that you regret that you would want to change?
See, but then why spend those last hours regretting?
No. See, you're still gonna die. Okay,
But
but
for
if you
that-
go
but-
back, if you
So
go,
it's like,
if you
so
look
it's
back
like,
at
your
your life.
outcome is still death. Your outcome is still death.
but you get like one of those like night before Christmas fucking experiences where
Yeah.
like someone like your spirit goes out and it shows you like you can go back in time and fix this or like
Yeah, and like so, your outcome is still the same. The outcome
you're
is still
still
the
dying
same.
regardless.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
aren't we all dying?
But
regardless?
yeah, well, I mean, at one point, that's the only thing sure about life is death. Because I used to say taxes, but there's a lot of people that don't pay. So, I mean, so yeah. So your outcome's still the same, but the quality of life, the choices you made that change can ripple to different choices. Is what changes that experience, that overall experience that you had of life, because we only live one life.
So what you're saying is that if you go back and change that
Yeah.
scenario, you're gonna like feel that change in the last moments before you die, or like I don't understand.
Well, like your mindset would be different. And we're not just talking about monetary. It can be like, I shot somebody and I went to jail. I don't know if you come out of jail after shooting somebody.
yeah,
but
multiple people. Do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. I shot somebody. Oh, and because they didn't die. And I went like,
Or if it was on the fence.
yeah, I went like 30, 40 years,
Self-defense.
40 years in jail. So they wasted 30, they spent 30, 40 years of their life in jail. So they wish they wouldn't have never shot that person. So now their life would have been different. Obviously their outcome is still death, which at the end, like we're saying, at the end of the day,
Bro, people
all
like
our
that
outcome
come
is-
out after 40, 50 years, their mentality is something different. They're trying to figure out what the fuck you all hanging or having on your hands, bro. The last time they were out, it was like when AOL was going around, And now he's out and there's Vine, TikTok and all this shit. Everyone's just on their phone. He's tripping out, bro.
Dude. So 24 hours. I honestly would have thought Jose would have done his little catchphrase. Oh, in my last 24 hours, I'm gonna
Get a
Cocaine and strippers.
Hey.
Nah, you know what? I get my family on a boat, on a yacht.
Oh, here we go. But you don't
Cocaine
have that
and
money.
I know you don't have that money though.
Hey, but I got credit cards, dog.
Oh,
And then-
treating
and then-
the sis.
But then doesn't your family have to pay your?
I don't think he's
I
married.
don't know.
I know.
Yeah, but doesn't it
Wait,
go on your
but-
parents?
Your life insurance
My
money.
my policy can cover it too.
Then who's gonna have the funds to
Then
bury
what you gonna leave us? I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of. How much you got?
I'm not gonna say it. But that's a lot of money.
It's like half a mil.
Yeah. Damn. That's cool. I'll be down. Yeah.
Well, no shit, cause you'll be enjoying it.
I'll be down.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, what
Like
about
what?
what about some like what is it? Ridiculous Six? No, the Netflix movie with Adam Sandler, and they fake their death, and then like they go do all this shit.
What? Fake your death to collect your insurance money?
But yeah, do that shit. Type of shit. Like you fake your death. Frankie collects it, then he meets you in some island, and like you already bought it off. and
Well, I mean
shit.
that's dope, but then you're like,
You can't really live your life.
You don't,
Yeah.
because
You're
now you're living a
always-
different life.
No, you just can't live in the United States.
No,
Yeah.
but you can live anywhere you want. Oh, I see your point. Like live in an island, like a very remote island.
Yeah,
that's gonna be like.
but then you can just go. Definitely, but like. I mean, if you were a criminal, I get it. But if you have like,
Yeah, it's
if you
like,
just
It's like, I'd rather strive to get that money than
like fuck this government.
dude. But high key, like I've always been on the. I don't think anybody uses high key anymore. That shows my age.
no one uses that shit anymore.
No key, nobody.
I
show
know,
my
bro.
age.
Like at work too, there'd be like it's mainly youngsters that I kick it with. And I'm saying youngsters like I'm older and shit. They're like 3 years old younger. And I'll be
That's a
like,
difference.
It is though.
I wish
like,
I was 3 years younger.
in the verbal fucking like language and all that age gap and all that. It is different.
What do they use now?
I don't even know.
Like,
But I was like, damn, that's hella dope. And the was like, hella. I haven't heard hella in a minute. I was like, damn, bro.
Damn, that's it. I know.
I was like, oh, what are you guys saying now?
Just taking notes.
Oh, like Andrew says, Andy, the one. Shout out to Andy, the one that does our he's on our podcast. That's hella gas. No, he's like, that's gas as
That's
hell.
gas, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, the gas is $2.59 right now. We're gonna go pump.
Yeah, they're like, you from the north? You're from north or what? Why you say hella?
Damn, that is crazy. It 1 or 2 years of difference makes
No,
a
it
difference.
really does, and especially with this society, how like,
Slang is taking over. Do you guys ever imagine a world where like slang just takes over and
oh yeah, I mean,
the English language is actually not the English language no more?
well, yeah,
It's bound to happen.
You think so?
I mean, didn't we do that with like the Latin? I'm not.
Oh, no.
But it was like everything's like Latin first, and then us is like we took the root word from Latin and then added our own shit.
Oh really?
No, that's what it seems like because everything's like, oh, it's Latin. Everything's Latin. Like everything we speak or whatever.
Latin,
Oh, it's like
yeah.
yeah.
I know we're the only ones that use like miles instead of kilometers. Yeah.
And we also use what is the other one?
Fahrenheit instead of Celsius.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
Oh yeah, and then we don't use metrics. We use metrics. We don't use what was the other ones? Like fuck, I forgot. But yeah, there's I can't remember.
I don't know what it's called. I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Like
we use pounds, and other people use kilo. Unless you're moving weight, you know. Then you use kilo. All right.
Nothing about kilos.
But yeah, no. And I really want to know. Do you guys fear death?
Fuck, dude.
I never thought about death, but I mean,
I never
can't really avoid it.
Yeah, true that.
I know.
All you gotta do is just be prepared.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. But how well prepared can you be for your death?
Well, I mean, when I mean prepared, I don't mean like actually like I'm ready to go. it's like
what if like you're just like chilling and then you like your doctor's like, yo, dude.
Well, then that's why
dying.
I think the best way to prepare for death is live your life to the fullest.
No
Yeah.
regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
not even a single.
If you guys
letter.
haven't seen that, damn, that's showing my age again. What's that? Meet the Millers?
Meet the Millers.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a good movie.
no regrets, dude. I mean, I think you just gotta live your life to the fullest.
I think so
Make
too.
make the best decisions that are gonna be plus for
Live
you.
every day like it's your last day.
Yeah.
Oh, and going back to like living, like how you were saying, like every day you gotta live to your fullest. Takes me back when we were in high school. What I really regret was when my mom was like, "Yo, you're already fucking there. Might as well give your all." And I was like, "No, like,
Or school?
yeah, it's cool." And yeah, dude, like, and it's funny. After school, that's when I really apply that to everything. Everything I would do, no matter if it was a small job or a big job, like I will give it my 100.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if we were digging a hole in the backyard or I was doing a work for like some millionaire. My work was always the same.
I mean, they say, I mean, you're there already. Might as well give it your full
Give it your
effort.
full.
You know, so
Don't half-ass
same,
shit.
like same thing in life. You're already living it. You know, might as well have an extraordinary life. And it doesn't mean extraordinary like financially or anything like that. Just what makes you
materialistic
fucking
shit,
happy, dude.
Yeah,
That's what I like about Gary Vee though, because Gary Vee he talks about finances and all that stuff. He's big on business, being an entrepreneur, but he's bigger on yourself, being yourself, loving yourself, bringing the best out of you, because a lot of us do chase a dream, grind for something, but at the end of the day, is that really our happiness? It's a lot of us, a lot of people, not us, a lot of people do want to, their happiness is being,
But what about if like say to get to your
sick
goal,
ass interruption,
sorry,
bro.
but like to get to your goal, every day you have to grind and you're unhappy every day, but until you get that, like say a car or a house, then you're happy. Would it be worth it?
I mean, but that's materialistic, it's very
but
I feel like Gary Vee said, like, if you wanna chase your dream, the first 5 years you're gonna fucking hate it, but then after that you're gonna love it.
Or like chase a dream or build a business.
Chase your dream is to
Build a business.
build a business, and yeah.
Nah,
5
dude.
years for a dream.
That's not bad. I mean, that's 5 years of your life for your dream, that you can live out forever.
That's true.
Yeah, that's is like the return is way higher than what you're actually
Right.
investing in.
5 years, that's like going through high school all over again.
Exactly.
But with one more year.
Exactly.
You're like, you were super senior. Give me that.
That word a long time. For sure, guys. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. I know this was a darker and on the darker side conversation.
A heavy topic.
Heavy topic. We almost had this guy cry. But remember, guys.
You made my eyes water, dog.
Yeah, remember, 15 likes and we'll try to get my mother in here. And then vote in the comments down below who you guys want to not see on the next podcast if my mother does come.
So pretty much, who's the one that doesn't talk the most?
Damn. Look at this guy just looking over here.
But then there's people that just want to tune in to just watch some of these faces.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
who do you rather see?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, not see.
Pick up the lineup. Pick the lineup. Be like, hey, this person, and their mom. Okay.
And then what? Oh, should they also like have? Should we have a poll of what like we're gonna do with mom? Like her ask questions. Or
Yeah,
something?
we'll do a
We
poll.
could on
Yeah, we
Instagram.
can on Instagram, Twitter. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
And then maybe you can ask some
Snapchat,
questions.
and then
we
what's the
can
other one?
maybe ask-
TikTok, Facebook too. We're putting other videos on Facebook too, guys.
Yes, yes.
Thank you guys for joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next week.
Later.
Later.
Okay,